And that's kind of like a rarity in a park that gets, 12 million visitors annually, to go to a place where nobody is.
Yeah, there are lost trails in the Smokies where people rarely visit. Some dating all the way back to the 1930s, others that are completely isolated. Most of them have been forgotten. But as Ben Cathy shows us, this brewery has a unique way to remember them.
So it's like discovering a whole new area of the country all over again.
Even in America's most visited national park, there are places to get away from it all, if you're willing to sweat enough. The lost trails of the Smokies. Mellinger's Death Ridge, for example.
This guy, Mellinger, stumbled into a bear trap that was illegally set. The poachers found him still alive, and they ended up pushing him over a cliff edge. That ended up being the story of the name of the ridge.
Suds with Stories off Sutherland.
And this is really deep into the area of the park that very few, people get to.
Albright Grove's Nick Barron grew up hiking the Smokies. Now most of his beer cans are named after real places there. Like this Little River IPA coming off the line. Or Tropical Bill, part of the Lost Trail series.
A rabbit that one of my friends named Tropical Bill. I have no idea exactly why he named it that, but it just kind of seemed to fit with the theme of the beer name.
The kid-friendly space has something for everyone, even craft beer beginners.
So we kept making it more and more.
This India Pale Ale, Nick says it'll remind you of an Orange Julius, is leaving the cold tank and heading inside. That one named after an isolated trailhead.
Very few people actually go over there.
With such a big national park, Albright will brew limited releases for a long time.
I don't think there's really going to be any shortage of it.
Whether you're testing your map skills on an overgrown trailhead or dipping your toes into locally made beer for the first time.
That is above and beyond. It's definitely bushwhacking.
In Marble City, Ben Cathy, WVLT News.
And you won't have to hike far to find these beers.